Oh, we're live. Now I'm going to let this build up a little bit because I have some special things to show to all my people out there. And if you didn't see last night, I did a Red Dog Saloon tasting review. And I can tell you right now, Esquire, Robin E. Ross of Ross and Calahandro Law Firm.
Nope.
That's not what it is? Anyway. Calandrillo. I pronounce it wrong every time, and I will again. Calandrillo.
Yep.
Ross and Calandrillo. They are a family law firm that does things. They do things to people. They represent people and do things to people. And they do good things for some people, and some people aren't happy. Well, I don't know. Anyway, if you're against them, you're not happy. But anyway, if you're with them, you're great. So what I have for you, and I'm going to get my box. Anyway, Red Saloon whiskey is a good whiskey. It tasted great last night, but I have something very special, and it's right to the side. And I'll turn it. I'm going to bring it in front of me. Anyhow, I'll move that. But I have right there. I am fermenting. That is strawberry wine right there. Strawberry. See that? Strawberry wine. You can see all that. There's my airlock right there, and that's my strawberry wine. And that's fermenting now. And what I did last weekend, this right here, I don't know if you can see that. It says Derek's Dandelion wine. I bottled this. Wow. Okay, Nico Barbecue says he has his own strawberry wine. And Nico, I have to tell you, your last comment you left me, I was left speechless. I really didn't know where to go with that. I didn't know what you meant. I didn't know what was happening, but I don't know. But it was fantastic, I guess. So now I have Dandelion wine. Who has that? XD. I don't even know. XD. All right, here we have. So I have a Dandelion wine. It's made from dandelions, and I got it from my wife's grandmother's recipe. Her name was Florence Ross. So I did that. This is going to be ready in mid-July. So it fermented for about 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. This guy says he likes to drink pig. What are we talking about here? This is crazy. So I have, dandelion wine ready in July per the recipe. So what I did, I let this dandelion steep for about 5 days per the recipe. After boiling them in my filter bag, and then after I fermented them for 2 weeks, I bottled it as per the recipe. I think I put about 4 pounds of sugar in about 2 gallons of water for my dandelion wine. Now, I'm going to review both of these when I drink them. Now, the next thing I have here is as you saw, this is my strawberry wine. And this one I just started fermenting yesterday. And I can tell you, this one is already bubbling. It is bubbling a lot, bubbling tremendously. I think Nico Barbecue, I say about 3 months. This is what they say. Now, what I might do with this wine is I think I may rack this wine once or twice. And for those, let me back it up, who do not know what racking is when I take this wine from this after it's done fermenting for about, when it stops bubbling, you take this, I have another this is a 3-gallon cardboard container. You take this, put it in another one. And what I'll do is siphon this out to the other one. And what it does after it's done fermenting, it leaves the sediment of this fermentation process on the bottom of this cardboard, and I put it to the next one. And when you do that, it gets clear. So then you go to the next one, right, and you put the airlock on the next one, just like that, the airlock. Let that ferment. It'll still do some bubbling just at a slower pace. Then after, say, a month, you can actually put it back again into this one, and it makes a clearer product. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I did put 4 pounds of sugar in this. I put about 4 pounds of strawberries, about 3 gallons of water, and I put it in my filter bag. You can get a filter bag at a keg and brew supply store. And then what I did was I put the strawberries in so I don't have all that stuff going in the water. Wow, I'm not focused here. So I don't have all stuff going in the water. And then I smashed it up and I boiled it. I did not grow the strawberries myself. I bought them from the store because they were in season. You smash them up, and then I boiled it probably for like 5, 10 minutes, and it was fantastic. I was gonna let it steep for 3 days, but after I looked in the bag of the strawberries, I saw they were just basically white at the time. I stopped. I said, why would I do it? So I let it cool down, put the sugar in there, and what I also did is I rehydrated the yeast, which is adding about a quarter cup of water. So I guess it's about an ounce bag, dry wine yeast, Red Star. I put a quarter cup of water to it and let it and rehydrated it for about 20 minutes. And then I poured it in there. And I can tell you right now, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe the angle's not right, but it's bubbling, it's popping up there. I'm gonna bring the camera in so you can see. Probably like every 4 seconds, it's going up. Watch it not do it now. There you go. One, see that? Probably every 4 seconds. You see it bubbling, an airlock, so the gas can get out and nothing gets in. And this right here is my cardboard top. I got that on eBay, probably like $5. So I like it. This is the first time I've used. The second time. The first time was the last time I used it. Before you had the rubber stops where you stick in. This is so much easier. But anyway, so that's my cardboard, and this is my strawberry wine, and you see it's bubbling. This is only like not even after 24 hours, and they say that the fermentation process really doesn't start until like 36 hours, and we're not even there, and it's still doing it. So my wife is excited about this. So I am too. I'll hit some in July. Then I'll save some for the fall in October. And then I'm going to just let it chill and mellow out. Now, just so you know, in case you're wondering, for 1 gallon of fermented alcohol, it's basically 5 750 milliliter bottles. So for each gallon, you get 5. This one is a 3-gallon jug, so potentially I could get 15 bottles, one thing. And strawberries cost me what? Maybe $5? Five for one, maybe like $10 for the strawberries. The yeast was probably not, it was not even 2, and water is free. And this, when I bought this, I've owned it now, it's probably like $25 here. These are probably like $5. So if you figure that you can, in season, you probably do, depending on what you got, 3 or 4 batches of this. We're talking potentially 15 bottles, maybe over 50 bottles in one summer. You could do more if you want. And if you get the dry wine yeast, I got the dry wine yeast because they said when you, it can get up to 14% of alcohol by volume. So I wanted to go strong, go big. So I'm hoping that the more sugar, the stronger it'll get. So we'll see. But you're all going to be a part of it, and I'm going to review it all right before your eyes. Now, the Dandelion wine here, this is a very, very, very dry wine. To me, it tastes, I call it summer sunshine. When you drink this, it just tastes like summer. It tastes like dandelion. But I will tell you, it is very bitter. Very bitter. So the last time I did this in 2015, I had to, what they call back sweeten it. Tasted it. It was very dry, very bitter. So what I did was I had to kill the fermentation process. There's a few chemicals to use. And then I had to back sweeten it. Basically, boiling sugar in water, then putting the heated water into it, tasting it until you got to where you like it. And it's very important to sanitize. You got to lose sand star as your friend. No, what is it? Star sand? Yeah, star sand is your friend for any brewer because it disinfects everything. Bleach doesn't work. Even regular tap water, there are impurities in it. So any bottle you use, you got to spray with sand star sand. Oh, for God's sake, star sand and make it work. Inside, you don't rinse it out. Just so you know. Yeah, it is. Star sand. Yeah, star sand. Sand star sand. I think it's star sand. Anyway, you need that disinfectant. And when I always pour it in from the pot to any cardboard, I use a reusable coffee filter because it makes it very fine. And you get less sediment in here, even though the fermentation process itself causes sediment to fall on the bottom. And that's why you would rack the fluid from this one to another to leave the sediment on the bottom. That's why you would do that. So anyway, like I said, this is very bitter. So I used the recipe. Last time I did this in 2015, I racked this 3 times. Do I smoke cigars? I have smoked cigars. I wouldn't say I'm an avid cigar smoker, but I do like cigars. Why do you ask? I'm waiting for the response. All right, he's not. Why do you ask if I smoke cigars? Oh, wine and cigars are excellent. Yes, they are. I would do that. So now, and is anybody? And I also heard that dandelions have medicinal properties. So I'm hoping this heals me. And I found the fountain of youth right before your eyes. I'll let you know. And when I do it, I guarantee you're going to see me get younger right before your eyes. So when I drink this, you probably see my grays go away and all that kind of stuff. But I would do a wine and cigar. But you know what else goes good with cigars? Is bourbon. I'll do that in my Glencairn glass. Oh, you smoked before, but I just quit recently. Well, I hope my video, Nico's Barbecue, doesn't make you want to smoke again. So don't do it. Stay the path. I don't smoke. All I do is taste alcohol. You know who you haven't seen? Is you have not seen Esquire. I'm going to see if Esquire will come in here. Just give me Esquire. Robin, the fans want to see you. They're asking for Esquire.
Oh, I'm not drinking anything.
Yeah, Robin, they just want to see your face. They want you to talk about what you think of me, what you think of my channel, and what you've done. Here comes Esquire. Here she comes.
Oh wait, I'm like blocked by
yeah, you are blocked by. Here, come on this side.
I'll come this
Nico
way.
wants to see you. Here is Robin.
I'm gonna perch.
Now, doesn't she look fantastic?
Hi.
This is my sister-in-law. Oh, you see that? Yeah, Nico likes you. This is Robin, and you work for
Ross and Calandrillo.
And you are
a family law attorney.
And she thinks she's better than everyone else in the world.
I don't think so.
Well, there you go. She knows so. So, Robin, are you excited about this wine?
I'm really excited about this. This is my grandmother's recipe, and Derek says that he has followed it to the T. So that's very exciting. And it's Casey. There's going to be a dandelion wine tasting party in July. Right?
Yes, like mid-July, like July 19th.
And is it going to be strawberry tasting party too?
Yes, we're going to do strawberry, and we can do that live.
I'm going to be smashed.
We can do that live in mid-July. I want to do that before your eyes.
Okay.
And maybe I'll do a video. I don't know if someone's got to tape it. I'll show you after I bottle it. Or maybe if someone is kind enough, I can show you through the whole bottling process. It's very, very interesting. What you do is you take your corks, you soak them in water for like 20 minutes, and it's a cork press. You put it on top of this bottle, and the cork press is like smaller than its opening, and you shrink it down, and it's small, and it goes in and expands. It's very. I could jump. I didn't read that. Who wrote that? I didn't see what that was. It went away. But anyway, it's a very interesting process. But I do soak it in water, and of course, I use the star sand, which disinfects all the stuff, so there's no impurities in here. And I have a bottle fill. I disinfect everything. Some people asked me before on Instagram.
Where do you buy these bottles? Like just from?
Oh yeah, you get it from a brewery supply store.
Yeah.
And for 12 of these clear ones, it was about $12. So if you get frosted, it's $25. I didn't want to spend $25 for frosted bottles. I figured the clear would be just fine. And I'm going to work on my labels because all it says is "Hello, Derek's Dandelion Wine" in the bottle day. I'm going to work on my labels.
You might want to have a more official.
Yeah, I am. And maybe one day, if all goes well, I'm going to bring some medicinal wine. It's going to be $30 a bottle because you can't get this anywhere. Well, you can, but for me, I'm following Florence Ross's recipe.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to go drink.
She's going to go drink.
Happy Friday.
I thank you for your time watching, and I hope you found it interesting. I tried to make it interesting. And you join me through my journey as I develop this first ever strawberry wine. I just did it. It's nothing added, no additives, no enzymes, no nothing. It's just strawberries, water, and sugar, and yeast. Dry wine yeast. That is it. So I'm going to see what this is like. Then we'll see where it goes from there. And this is just dandelions. It's steeped. I wish I could jump through the screen. Oh my God, Robin! Somebody wish he could jump through the screen and come over here. He wants to see you. Well, you know, Robin may like that. Marvin may like that. So anyhow, I'll let her know you said that. So, yeah, I'm real excited about it. Follow the recipe. I think you see the cinnamon on there a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. This is exciting. It's going to be natural. If I do this, I'm thinking about doing some watermelon wine. I'm thinking about doing some peach wine. It is not hard. All you need is like a 5 or 3 gallon pot, and you just get the stuff. You get the products from a keg and barrel. You need your dry wine yeast. All it is fruit, water, and yeast, and sugar. That is all you need. You need your carboy, you need your airlock, and that's it. It is not difficult. You can brew your own stuff. Make your own wine. You can do this. And it's quite economical. For this, it didn't cost me more than, after you buy it, like what? $10? Maybe $2 for the sugar, $2 for the yeast, if that, and maybe $10 for the strawberries. So maybe $15 for 15 bottles. So basically, you buy this, it's going to be $15. You sit for 15 bottles. You save a lot of money. All right, he wants to come to the screen and jump through the party. Maybe next time, Nico. The party in July. You want Nico to come to the party in July? Well, Nico, we'll see about that. As this goes on and on. But thanks for your time. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you have not subscribed, click the subscribe button. And I've been on here a while, more than ever, because I want to give more people opportunity to actually comment and say things. I thank those who make positive comments and positive feedback and things of that nature. It is fantastic. I appreciate you all. I have over 400. Yes, Nico sub. That's what I'm talking about, Nico. That's what I'm talking about. Tell your friends to sub. I'm trying to get to 1,000. And have purpose. Not that I don't have purpose. To have meaning. To have meaning, to have discipline as well. The noise is Robin making a drink. Now, I'm going to X out of here. Thank you.